welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Today I've got a bit of like a update slash hobby vlog, but we're just going to get straight in and talk about it. So let's start with the update. So a few videos ago I was talking to you guys about being quite open and honest in saying that I was looking to move on from my current job, and I have got a new job, so I'm very excited. I'm going to be starting it next week, and yeah, I'm just really excited about it. It's going to kind of mark a fresh start, and be, you know, the next chapter in not just my life but our lives as a family. And I'm going back to full-time work, which is quite a big daunting thing for me, so bear with me on the videos front for the time being. I will be getting back to them, but I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film for at least the first few weeks, especially because I literally start my new job the week before the 6-week holidays start. So I'm going to have my big girl here and my little girl will be at nursery. They go all through the year, besides obviously the main days like Christmas. So that will help, but I will be learning a new job while trying to sort out my big girl, keeping her entertained and doing the whole juggling act. So yeah, I'm not sure where the videos are going to kind of fit into that, if they are at all, to be honest. But my main priority, my main goal would be to at least get back to regular videos on YouTube in some capacity by the autumn, especially because my channel is literally called Sarah's Cozy Hobbies, and obviously as the autumn comes in, we're getting cozier, we're doing more indoor stuff, so I think that that will work well. So yeah, I've not worked full-time since 2021. So I made the decision that it was right for me at this time, especially because we do have nursery sorted. My little girl's really happy at nursery. She's very settled there. And my mum has also recently retired, and she still wants something to do. So she sort of offered and said, you know, would you like me to have the little one on the days where she's not at nursery? And honestly, it's going to work really well. I think she will either come here and look after her while I work from home, 1 day a week or 2 days a week, or I will go to my mum's house. My mum has, like, what used to be my old bedroom has become Aubrey's bedroom now, but my mum's got like a desk set up there as well, so potentially I could go and work at my mum's house with my little girl there, and my mum can sort of obviously sort out all of her stuff that would take the time to do, but I would also be there to spend time with her and see her in the day as well, because that's really important to me. Is although I do want to be working full-time, I want to still make sure that I am about. And essentially this new job, when they were going through the interview process and hiring me, they explained that they've got a lot of parents that work for that company, and how they manage that is that their core hours are between 9:30 and 3:30, so as long as you're logged on between those times, you can kind of make up your hours wherever else. Obviously, like if you need to go off for the school run and then come back, log back on and continue working, or obviously like once you pop the kids to bed, maybe you do like an hour of catching up with your emails or whatever, however that looks for you, or maybe you start earlier, which probably will be what I do. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm kind of looking forward to starting in the school holidays, scoping out what the kind of you know, day-to-day is going to look like for me, and going from there and seeing what I would need to book in, because obviously we are going to need to use either a breakfast club or an after school club, or potentially a little bit of both. We'll have to see. So I will be working in an office 2 days a week. Chris works in his office 2 to 3 times a week, so between the two of us as well, working from home, we can manage it. So I'm very excited, but I'm also incredibly daunted mostly by going up to full-time again, but it's the right decision for me, it's the right decision for us, it's the right decision for where we're at in life at the moment. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. I won't bore you all with the details of, you know, anything about it, because obviously that's not what this channel's about, but essentially it's the same role I was in before I went on maternity leave, but just for a different company, for a better company, better pay, better contract, and also better opportunities within the company as well. That was really important to me, because the role I was in before, it was part-time, it was technically temporary, and it's been great for me in the meantime while I've been in this stage of, sort of having children and not necessarily massively focusing on myself and my own career. But I feel like now is the time where I can actually do that. So yes, good change, same job role, different company, and hopefully more opportunity within there. So I'm very, very excited about that. So what today's video is about, I have been tasked, well, I offered myself to do the teacher gifts for the end of the school year, and it's going to be another hot day today. If you don't know, in the UK we've been having many heat waves. We're actually having a hot summer this year. In the UK, sometimes we get really, really hot summers, sometimes we get freezing cold summers with nothing but rain. Sometimes we get both of them together. One day can be very, very hot, the next day can be really, really cold, very rainy. You just don't know. But this year we've seen a lot of sunshine. It's been hot, like really hot as well. It's been, some days have been 36 degrees, whereas it's unusual for the UK to go over 30, but it's becoming more and more frequent. So yeah, I think an air conditioner is in our future, but for the time being we've got some good fans and stuff, so we are coping. But it hasn't been that hot this week, but it is going up to 28 today. But weirdly, this week at the minute it seems to be quite cool in the mornings, and then the afternoons they really heat up. So I wanted to get this sort of faffing about stuff done now in the morning before it gets really hot, and then I can not do too much later on. So I haven't even told you what I'm doing. I'm going to be making hampers. So everyone, what we tend to do for the parents at the end of the at the end of the school year, is the parents all put money in together, and then one person sorts out a gift for each of the teachers. We do it in year groups as well. My daughter does go to a small village school, so there's not a huge amount of pupils. So I've put together a gift from about 15 different families. And yeah, I think I've hopefully done a good job, and I just need to put it all together. I've been out shopping, and I've decided to make hampers, because that's one thing that I absolutely love doing. It is making pretty gifts. I like making them as pretty as possible. And I also knew that I could get some really nice bits from in the range. So let me show you what we are working with. We have got, so Aubrey's got 2 teachers and then 1 teaching assistant. So I've got 3 of everything that I'm showing you, but I will just show you everything once basically. So we're starting off with this hamper kit. Now this is in the crafting section in the range, but because it's red and it also comes with a red ribbon, I wonder if it's like a Christmas one. But I was a bit worried that the red ribbon around it would look a bit too Christmassy. So what I have done is ordered some white pull bows. So I don't know how to make these, but I've got more than what I need. So but I'm hoping that I can make that look nice. But yeah, I wanted it to look as nice as possible. But with these hamper kits, you get the basket, you get the insert, you get the cellophane to go around the top, and you also get a ribbon to tie it around. So technically that is everything you need, and it is only £4.99. They did have some different ones as well, but I wanted to get the same. They didn't have 3 of all of the different ones, so I chose this one. It's the big one, and I thought I can fit absolutely loads in there. So that's what we're working with. The main gift going in there is going to be this gorgeous bottle of Prosecco. It is Naya Timber, product of England. It's basically English Prosecco. It's the classic cuvee, and we got this from Majestic Wines, and this is over £40 a bottle, but we did get a discount for getting 6. So Chris actually bought me one to celebrate my new job as well, which we had this last night and the night before between the 2 of us, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So on the back it says, an elegant wine with a generous creamy texture and luscious notes of lemon pastry. Now, I'm no wine connoisseur. I do like wine, and I know the sort of wines that I do like. I don't like anything terribly dry. I like a sweet wine, and I like it quite bubbly, and this was absolutely all of those things. And I wanted a really nice bottle as well that would look nice in a hamper, so I'm really pleased with it. It is really nice. It's just easy to drink as well. It's one of those that just didn't give you that horrible wine taste of being like, ooh, you know, it's a bit too yeah, really soft, really pleasant, very nice. So that's the main thing that's going in there. I've also got these biscuits. I think I've shown these on my videos before. This comes from the Jolly Nice Farm Shop, which is just about 10 minutes up the road from us, but everyone that I have gifted these to have said that they are the nicest biscuits they've ever had. I've had one as well. I don't really like apple and custard. I love these, so hopefully they will like those. So we've got 3 of those. I've also got 3 of these drinks biscuits, really tiny little box of them, just enough to have with the Prosecco basically. And this goes with white wines, and it's Lancashire cheese and spring onions. And again, this was from the Jolly Nice Farm Shop. I thought that would be a nice accompaniment. Oh, I also bought this in the range, which is some gift tags. These are, they've got 2 sizes in there, and they were only 89p, but I'll show you in a moment when I do find it. I've got some other bits to try and make it look pretty as well. So that's everything in that bag. I've basically been collecting stuff and just shoving it all across several different bags. I think it will be in here. Here we go. I also bought these from the range, which is a little thank you. So I want to stick that on the gift tags, make it look pretty, and then on the other side potentially write the names of the teachers on them, and I'll have some left over. But they were only £1. The range is such a good place to be buying crafting stuff and making things look pretty. So that's that one. Also in the range, I've got these Lily O'Brien chocolates. There's only 4 in there. I thought that's nice. It's not a huge thing that they have to get through. I've also got 3 of these Carmex lip balms, which have SPF in, which I thought would be quite nice, seeing as we are going into the summer holidays. I think, yeah, all of the teachers have their own children as well, I'm pretty sure, so they'll be having a busy 6-week holiday with their own children. Some Epsom salts, which I thought every teacher needs something to relax with, so I got them that. Sticking with the theme, a foot pack, just some nice bits for them that they wouldn't have necessarily picked up for themselves. I think that's everything in that bag. Yes, it is. It's just 3 of everything. And then in here, oh goodness me. So we haven't all gone in for the head teacher. So everyone does the head teacher on their own. So I saw this this is from Sostren Green or Gren. I've spoken to you guys before about this shop. I absolutely love it. And it's just one of those shops that everything inside it is just beautiful, but it's not overpriced. So let me show you this gorgeous gift box. They've got loads of different gift boxes and gift bags, and this was only £2.24. And I mean, how special does that look? And I'm just going to literally put in a either a gift card or a couple of different gift cards, maybe coffee and something else. I'm not 100% sure yet. I was even debating buying her like a spa day or something and putting the details for it in there, but haven't fully decided yet. But I thought that is just so pretty. They've also, around Christmas time, because it was the first time I went in there, it was Christmas time, and they had so many beautiful gift bags, gift boxes, Christmas decorations, Christmas plates, bowls. That was when I fell in love with the whole shop. But honestly, if you've got a gift to buy, go in that shop, because you can make it look really beautiful with not much money and not much effort. I also got her this little card, which I'm going to write her a nice little note in there saying thank you. And then more biscuits, because I really liked the tins. I thought they were really pretty and they were cheap as well. They were only £2 something, so I've got 3 of those. And also 3 soaps, which is sandalwood. What was that? £3.56 each. Really pretty. It all kind of goes together quite nicely, which is what I was hoping for. And then a lovely sandalwood candle. I don't know if you guys can see how nice the packaging actually is on that, but it's really, look at me, I'm showing you so that you can sniff it. Really lovely candle, very relaxing smell, which was what I was going for. And then that is everything. Besides, I've got some jams as well. 1 second. Oh. So I don't have 3. What I've done is I've got a collection and then split it up. But I have got some nice jam, so Mrs. Bridges Scottish Strawberry Preserve, same again. And then I've got 2 smaller ones, so I think somebody will get the 2 smaller ones, somebody will get just 1 big one. And this one's a 4 fruit marmalade, and this one's a pink grapefruit marmalade as well. But that is everything that I've got. I need to make it look pretty. So I'm going to set you guys up and you can watch me do it, I think. And then we'll see what we've got in the end. I think I'm going to do one at a time and then try to make sure I'm happy with it to start with, and then try to replicate it for the 3 times. And then I will be done. So let's set up, and hopefully you guys will enjoy watching me try and make it look pretty. I hope I can do it justice, because I have a very specific vision in my head. If you guys didn't know, I used to sell Scentsy, and my favourite part about that was packaging it up. I used to do a hamper with everybody's order, even if it was just like they'd ordered 1 pack of wax. I used to package it up with the cellophane and everything really nicely, and that is one of my favourite things to do, hence why I offered to do this. Plus obviously I've got a bit of time at the minute before I start my new job, so let's get on with it. I'm going to stop waffling and I'll come back to you guys once I've got one of them sorted, and you can let me know what you think. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. have finished the first one. I'm not 100% on if I love it or not. So I couldn't do what I wanted to do, which was sort of going upwards. That's the hampers that I've done before. They've all gone upwards because the cellophane just wasn't big enough. I think it's intended to lie the stuff down and then wrap it around on top. And I've done my best with it. But I'm not sure. Now I'm getting it doesn't look like how I wanted it to, so now I'm wondering if it looks good enough. But you guys let me know. I'm about to show you to finish, but thank you very much for joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, something a bit different to normal. Still got a bit creative, which was really nice, and obviously we had the chance to sit down and have that little update as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know down below in the comments what you thought. But yeah, let me show you. Obviously ignore all the mess around it, but I have done like the little thank you tag under here. I'm quite happy with how the bow turned out. I wasn't sure on how to do it in the first instance, but I managed to get it, so hopefully I can do the other two as well. But this is what we're working with. Hopefully they'll be pleased with it. What do you think? Let me know down below, and I'll see you in another video next time. Thank you for watching.